Coach Jay, tough loss tonight, but what was kind of the message to the team after the first loss of the season in the post game?
Just a lack of toughness, attention to detail, and letting them know they got to get in the gym. They basically played off of us and forced us to make shots, and we were very uncomfortable in that situation.
Coach, Savannah was coming off a big game. She seemed to have a tough time tonight finding any kind of rhythm, but she played the most minutes of anybody she had on the court. What was the strategy there? Did you think about subbing her out at some point? Or?
Yeah, I did. I did sub her out, but I thought, she was open. We just couldn't get her the ball. And she was just the best defender, big defender that I had, so I had to keep her in.
Marshawn, you scored early in the fourth quarter. I think you made it a 10-point game, still a lot of time left. What's going through your mind when that happened?
I knew we had to be tough and find a way to come back, but I know that we started bad and had a bad first three quarters, so I was trying to pick my team up and figure out a way to get us back in the game.
Coach, what can you say about the play off the bench of Honesty Scott Grayson as well as Caitlin Duhan coming in, scoring a little bit off the bench, giving you guys a pickup that you needed offensively?
Yeah, so first of all, Honesty, she had been under the weather. She hadn't practiced. Today was the first day. She kind of went through, shoot around a little bit. So it was a game time decision whether she was going to play or not. And I didn't want to, with her coming back, I didn't want to just throw her out there. But I thought she came in and she was determined. She had that same determination in her eye that she had in the last ball game, and I thought she tried to put us on her back as much as she could. She just didn't get as much help as she needed. But I thought that kid was really tough tonight. I just think you see how special she is. And with Duhan, she came out and she hit a couple of shots, and she's been working on, I always tell Duhan to get your shot from your spot. And she's been working on getting her feet set, and I thought the two shots the shots that she took, but she took two outside, and I thought they were really good shots because she had her feet under her. And then the other couple were off of her defense. So she does a good job. She's a spark off the bench. So, did a good job.
Marshawn, first loss of the season. How do you guys use this experience to kind of propel you forward through the rest of non-conference play?
It's not a good feeling for all of us, so we don't want to feel like that no more. And we know when we get to practice, we're going to go to war to make sure this don't happen again. So right now it was a learning curve, but we needed it to humble us and to go ahead and get better before the tournament starts.
Coach, number 7 for Cal, Suarez, had a monster game. What were you guys seeing from her, and what was giving you guys so much trouble stopping her?
She was a tough matchup, and you couldn't help off of her. She was picking and popping and getting open on the three, and then when you try to help on their post player, she was also backing us down when she was in the post. She was backing us down, and she's a big physical player that's really skilled, and she's a really good scorer. So I just didn't think we did a good job of guarding her.
First game of significance for Jazmine Mingo as an Auburn Tiger. What did you feel about her game coming in off the bench for you guys?
I thought she came in and ran her team. She didn't turn the ball over. I thought the shots, with the exception of one and time was going down, she only took 3, but I thought her shots were good. But for somebody who hadn't been, she's just been practicing for 2 days, I thought she came in and battled and gave us everything she had.
For both of you, no free throws in the first half. Any frustration with how the whistles were kind of going and how the refs were calling the game?
Oh, no, I thought they were great.
Great.
No comment on that one. You can.
Maybe we felt like we was getting fouled. I feel like everybody thought we was getting fouled, but I guess we just got to be tougher and using that to move forward. We're going to be tougher, knowing that we're not going to get any calls. We didn't get calls since I've been here. So, I mean, we should be used to it. We just got to adjust to it.
And that was my message to them. We cry about fouls in practice sometimes, but this is what it looked like. We're used to that. So at the end of the day, we have to be tougher, and that's what I told them in the locker room. You have to be tougher. You can't worry about the fouls. You got to go score. You can't go in expecting them to call anything. So.
Coach Jay, could you look ahead to a quick turnaround and a road trip down to Orlando?
Absolutely. We'll be back up. The coaches will be in the office tonight, and then we'll be up in the morning practicing. We'll take off on Sunday, go there and practice, and play on Monday. We'll be ready.
Marshawn, it seemed like they were kind of daring you to take shots tonight. What is the biggest thing that you can take away from that, and how you're going to adjust to teams potentially doing that to you in the future?
I just got to get in the gym and have confidence. Because, I mean, Coach Jay always telling me to take it in practice, but I never do. And it's to the point where I feel like I was embarrassed by how bad she was not guarding me. So I'm going to take that personal and go fix it for the next game. And I'm going to take Coach Jay's advice and make sure I be better for my teammates.
Anything else?
Where you go?